you respected the rule and the referee, okay? Make a good fight.
Robin Dolpierre of France conducting this one for us. A fascinating rematch between two of the best 9 stone 4 campaigners on the scene. They met in Crystal Palace, December 2004, all over in 1 minute and 41 seconds. Carl Johanneson blitzed. He says he's a different person now. Excellent recent victories for the powerhouse from Leeds, but this is a gamble, and it's one he wanted. He demanded and cried out for it. He's got it. Can he turn the tables, Glenn?
Well, first of all, he's got to get through the first few rounds. I think that's vitally important. Then he can come on strong, but the defense has got to be good early on.
Body shot from Kirakosyan, who's making the first defense of this European title, and another one. And Johanneson felt that. Well, it was the right hand to the head that did the damage on their first encounter, but a couple of thunderous looking body shots, an ominous sign, and there's the right hand as well from Kirakosyan.
Well, Johanneson needs to come back straight away. He can't allow Kirakosyan just to get off with his punches, build up confidence. Needs to hit back straight away, Johanneson.
He came out at such a strong pace against Ricky Burns. Huge energy, but there's a slightly different start. A more nervy one here from Carl Johanneson, as if he knows the danger that Kirakosyan possesses, even at 33.
But at least this time he is aware of that power. He was taken by surprise last time. Now he knows to cover up.
His natural instinct is to go forward. Right hand from Kirakosyan, who looks strong and big in this opening round.
There's these hooks from Kirakosyan, quick hooks as well, aren't they? He's got that little extra speed. Doing it well. He's going to the body to bring the hands down, then whipping the quick hooks to the head.
And he'll have the confidence of finally becoming European champion. Good uppercut as well. Lovely variety from Kirakosyan. And how powerful does the Armenian look?
Starting to get his jab working, Johanneson. That's good. That's gone up step the rhythm a little bit.
They've got to get settled into this fight. Manager and promoter Frank Maloney believes if Johanneson can get through 4 rounds, he wins. Right to the body from Kirakosyan and over the top. And it's the champion's first round. Well, he's lasted longer than he did last time, Carl Johanneson, but what a rough first round. And how about that? Body shots from Kirakosyan.
Well, he started like a European champion should, full of authority, getting these strong, heavy punches on. He aimed at the body and then brought the ones to the head.
Having made 2 defences of the British crown, he won against Billy Corcoran in the summer of last year. Carl Johanneson aims for the European title here tonight. The black trunks of the Yorkshireman, the white of Leva Kirakosyan in his 30th outing from Gümrü in Armenia. But he's been based all over Europe, in Italy, in Spain and France, and has operated in better class than Johanneson.
Well, he's starting to do a little bit more, Johanneson, but I think he needs to do more than that. He's got to keep Kirakosyan busy. Can't let him get set. He likes to get the big punches off.
He was tight and tense in that first round and looked a bit dazed in the corner too, as Brendan and Dominic Ingle were giving advice to Johanneson. Left hook from Kirakosyan, who's a big puncher, 16 knockouts, stopped 9 inside 3 rounds. And a right hand over the top. Legs go a bit of Johanneson, and his punch resistance will be called into question.
Well, it's the variety of Kirakosyan that could possibly bring the hands down. He knows the job at hand, Johanneson. He's keeping those hands nice and tight, keeping patient.
Tentative with the jab, Johanneson, unlike when he dismantled Femi Feyentola in this very ring.
He's trying very hard to do everything right, Johanneson. Just pushing that jab out, trying not to make mistakes, not to drop the jab.
Left hook though, under the elbow of Johanneson, right on the top. There's an uppercut as well. It's wide open here, and Kirakosyan going through his variety. Just looks at the corner. He's in control.
Well, he's methodical, Kirakosyan, but he does his work very well, doesn't he? Picks those shots, plants the feet, gets plenty weight into those hooks.
1 or 2 eyebrows were raised when we saw the bookmakers' odds. Johanneson 5-2 on favourite to take this, but late money on Kirakosyan. And after the first couple of rounds, not hard to see why. Is this all too much for Johanneson? Oh, left uppercut, and he's gone down! Right at the end of the second round! The count's taken by Roland Dompierre! Legs betrayed him! He takes the time and the bell comes in, and that might just be the absolute saver for the moment for Johanneson, because he was out there, Glenn.
Well, he was perfectly delivered uppercut from the European champion, Leva Kirakosyan. He's been picking these shots so well. Johannesson's given the time to pick them, and then he sees the gap between the arms, just puts a perfect left uppercut in, and he went down heavily there.
Is a minute long enough to recover from that?
Well, you know that Kirakosyan's going to be quickly at Johanneson when action resumes.
10 seconds,
so he's got to try and make sure it is, and he's got to be ready for what's coming next.
You only get deep when you stood in front of him.